So let me get this straight. You motherfuckers are mad, upset, crying, complaining, and bitching about this Will Ospreay versus Ricochet match from the Super Juniors, but 2 months ago was excited at the talk, and now, as of press time, come to fruition a cruiserweight tournament. I'm trying to figure out how this works. So, two people who possibly could be in the tournament. I don't know what their contractual situations are, but if they was free, they would have been in the tournament. And 9 times out of 10, they would have met each other because whoever's advancing now, let's just say if they advance all the popular guys in the tournament by next month, and them two was included, they would have probably faced each other because they're probably two of the most popular guys, two of the most popular cruiserweights in the world right now. So we would have got this match in the tournament. It's a good chance. We would have got it already. But since it didn't happen in WWE, it happened in New Japan in the Juniors tournament. It's not wrestling. It's flippy stuff. This is not good work rate. This is all acrobatics and gymnastics. Oh, and Vader, I got a round for you too. So just sit patient, cause I got something for you too, big man. So you mean to tell me that was a problem with them doing all the choreographed spots? A gif of it showed up. A gif. The match was about a little over 15 minutes long, but a little gif of it, or a little YouTube clip that's a minute long, shows up on social media, and you would have thought these two was burning religious symbols in the middle of the ring, or pulling clothes off of women, or something, or using ethnic slurs. You fans killed me. So that's the problem. So, and it's not everybody. It's not everybody that got a problem with it. This is for the ones that do got a problem with it that I'm talking about. Because it's some people who don't think too much of it, and there's others who seen nothing wrong with it. They're like, oh, okay. It's just a It's just a match with hot spots. If you've been watching Ricochet and Will Ospreay for the longest, this is what they do. This is what they do. They do a lot of that hotline stuff. Some of the spots there wasn't good. Some of the spots looked like it was planned out. It looked like they was waiting for each other to do this or that. Let me explain something to y'all. There's another thing I have a problem with. And excuse me for butchering his name, but I'm going to go by what he was previously. La Sombre is coming to NXT in about a week. Probably less than a week. But he's making his debut on NXT. And granted, he's a high flyer. But he's a little bit different than a regular high flyer, like what we consider a Paul London or Justin Gabriel, or even a Jack Evans for that matter. And I'm gonna tell you why he's a lot different. He's a lucha libre wrestler. If you watch a lot of his clips, if you watch some of his old work, he's lucha libre. meaning that springboard off the rope, arm drag, that run up the body, head scissors, queen sunset flip, that kind of wrestling. I don't hear no one complaining about that. He from what I've seen, he's gonna be, from what I've seen through house show clips and all that, and just him working, I think he's gonna work out a little bit better than Sin Cara. And the reason why I say that is, one, he has the mask off, which is kind of appealing because he's a pretty decent looking guy, so that's gonna work. He has a youthful look to him. That's gonna work. But I don't hear anyone complaining that he's gonna come in doing a bunch of these flippy stuff, as they like to say, flippy moves. There's no problem for him. But what, let me guess, since he didn't debut yet, it's gonna be something different? No, because every vignette every vignette the guy has been him doing similar moves, springboards, dives, planches, and all that. So I don't know how this is going to be any different. He's going to have a lot of choreographed spots, and if he's working that lucha style, like I think they're going to have him, allow him to do, he's going to be doing them. I don't know the correct term for it, but that little shoulder block bump to get the head start to run. He's going to be doing a lot of that stuff. A lot of the running up the turnbuckle moves with the hands clutched. He's going to be doing a lot of that. So I don't see how that's any different than what we just seen from the match in New Japan. Oh, and Vader? Look, dude, I understand that you're not a fan of that match because you feel that it's anybody could have went in there and did that. It's not wrestling. It's not this. I understand why you said that. You're the old guy, and in this new modern era is not what you're used. Is not, you're not a big fan of this new modern era of what it's turning into, basically. I understand that. I mean, you're always gonna get those. So you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. But Vader, let's be serious. Let's be serious here, my guy. Ain't you the same dude? Excuse me. Ain't you the same dude who pretty much introduced the style, or not even so much introduced, but made a style work here in the States that consists of just punching people very hard and stiff moves and slamming people? How was that any different from when you was coming up and guys like Pat Patterson or Ray Stevens in the AWA, or guys over in Japan when you was coming in and you got your first run? How was that any different than when they wasn't too happy with your style? All you was doing was clubbering people. Did you like that then? Because I'm sure it was veterans back then who wasn't too fond of it. If a guy who pulled you to the side, who was pretty established back then when you was coming in, like a I don't even know, a big guy, Dusty Rhodes. If Dusty Rhodes would have pulled you to the side back then and told you, he probably did do this, told you that's not wrestling that you're doing, you're just hitting people and fighting and slamming people very hard, that's not wrestling. Would that have been something nice for you to hear? Would you be comfortable with hearing that? No. you would have been very pissed off and upset. Like, dude, just let me do what I gotta do to get myself over or to make it work for me. You did what you did, I did what I did. It's a cycle. It's gonna keep going. But if these guys want to have that kind of match, a quote unquote flippy match as y'all call it, let them have their flippy match. It's not every day on the card you see that. And it's Super Juniors. It's Super Juniors Cup. It's cruiserweight guys. You fans kill me with that. All y'all do is want to find something new to complain about. And lo and behold, once they stop doing the flippy stuff and they get up there where they realize they don't have to do all that to remain over and stuff, there's gonna be another set of young guys to do that. So this is all gonna continue. I hope y'all know that. So instead of y'all wasting your time complaining about it, don't watch it. Until it starts making its way on WWE TV in every match, nothing to complain about, people. Nothing. Nothing at all to complain about. Fans need to knock it off with finding something to bitch and whine about. But I guess it just wouldn't be professional wrestling if we didn't have that. This tournament ain't over. It ain't over by a long shot. And this cruiser, and I don't want to see none of y'all who claim the match. The match don't have to be good. Y'all don't have to like the match. People don't have to like the match. I'm not saying it was the best match ever, but I'm saying complaining about the quote unquote flipping stuff. Y'all complaining about that, but excited to see a cruiserweight tournament on WWE. This makes no fucking sense. But don't worry, because it was the same thing in the Attitude Era with the hardcore stuff. It was the same stuff over in WCW with the cruiserweight, with the everybody in a mask doing this and that, doing planchas. And hell, I'm even hearing it today on some of the main roster, and I would agree with that. There's a lot of super kicks and suicide dives on the roster today. Everybody does one, so I kind of agree with that. So I won't get too crazy with that. But this complaining about this ain't wrestling stuff is gonna continue. It's gonna continue. But that's what it is for now. No. Y'all be good. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do what you want to do, but just help. Please be a part of this wrestling project with me. Peace.